Have you ever wondered what happens to the bodies and psyches of older adults who masturbate frequently? This topic might strike a sensitive chord, especially if you are over 50. In our cultures, discussing sexuality as we age is still often frowned upon, frequently hidden behind a mask of discomfort or silence. However, as a sexologist and a geriatric physician, I want to address this subject from a medical, scientific, and psychological perspective. Understanding the effects of daily masturbation on the physical and mental health of older adults is essential. Let's dispel the myths surrounding pleasure in old age and uncover the truth about the positive and negative effects that this private practice can have on those who engage in it. Older adults, particularly those who are in the latter half of life, are the main audience for this content. Firstly, let's define what masturbation is. It is an activity that can produce physical pleasure while simultaneously releasing emotional tension. Regardless of age, this practice is experienced in various ways throughout life, and old age is no different. Our relationship with pleasure and sexual desire is influenced by a series of natural changes that occur in the body as we age, including alterations in hormonal levels and physical sensitivity. Masturbation may be a way for older adults to maintain a connection with their own bodies. The natural declines in testosterone and estrogen levels associated with aging can change the frequency and intensity of sexual desire. It is important to remember that desire simply alters its mode of expression, it does not disappear. Without the pressures or expectations that often accompany intimacy in youth, masturbation becomes a means to discover and explore one's own pleasure. What are the psychological and physical benefits of masturbation as one ages? Regular masturbation has several health benefits according to medical research. Firstly, it helps maintain blood circulation in the genital area, preventing tissue atrophy due to inactivity. The so-called happiness hormones, or endorphins, which are vital for reducing stress and elevating mood, are also released as a result of self-stimulation. Additionally, the physical relaxation that an older person experiences while masturbating can improve their sleep quality, which is crucial for overall well-being at this age. Masturbation is also important in the psychiatric realm. It is a tool for self-knowledge that fosters a positive body image and self-esteem. Given that aging is often accompanied by a sense of loss of control over one's body, this is a significant factor for many older adults. Individuals can regain some control through masturbation, allowing them to feel more in touch with who they are. However, there are certain crucial warnings to consider when discussing excessive or continuous masturbation in old age. Like any pleasurable activity, masturbation has the potential to become compulsive. Physically, hypersensitivity caused by overstimulation of the genital nerves can lead to discomfort or temporary loss of sensitivity. Although this effect is temporary, it can create a dependency on additional stimuli to achieve the same level of pleasure, which can cause discomfort or anxiety in certain situations. Furthermore, excessive masturbation in old age can have more severe effects than merely physical ones. In my experience, masturbation often serves as an emotional outlet for many older adults. Feelings of loneliness, anxiety, or sadness are common as we age, particularly if our relationships with family or friends deteriorate. In such situations, masturbation may provide temporary relief from these feelings. However, if it becomes the only source of comfort, it can exacerbate the cycle of loneliness. The individual may turn to self-stimulation instead of seeking love or emotional support, which only distances them further from the outside world. What are the findings of medical research regarding persistent masturbation in older adults? Clinically speaking, masturbation is not inherently dangerous, but like any habit, excessive masturbation can have negative consequences. According to some studies, older adults who engage in compulsive masturbation may feel mentally and physically exhausted, leading to reduced energy levels in their daily lives. Overindulgence in masturbation can diminish enthusiasm for other vital activities, such as exercise, which is crucial for preserving cardiovascular health and mobility in old age. The impact of masturbation on relationships with others at this life stage is a critical factor to consider. Although many older adults live alone and may resort to masturbation to satisfy their sexual desires, excessive self-stimulation can disrupt intimate relationships for those who have partners. I have witnessed situations where the need for intimacy with a spouse is replaced by frequent masturbation, resulting in both physical and mental separation between the partners. Finding balance in these situations is crucial to prevent masturbation from hindering sexual connections. Excessive masturbation can lead to mental and psychological distress, particularly in individuals who grew up in households where sexuality was often frowned upon or prohibited. I have spoken with many older adults who face internal conflict between pleasure and remorse when they masturbate, which can adversely affect their emotional health. In these cases, it is essential to understand that sexuality, even in old age, is a healthy and normal part of life and should not be associated with shame. However, it may be necessary to seek alternative sources of emotional support, such as therapy or the presence of loved ones, if masturbation becomes an emotional outlet that replaces interpersonal interaction. There are long-term health risks if masturbation becomes a primary source of comfort. It is vital to dispel certain myths about older adults and masturbation. There is no scientific evidence that masturbation accelerates aging or permanently harms sexual organs. Furthermore, there is no established link between masturbation and serious conditions like erectile dysfunction or prostate cancer. However, as I mentioned earlier, excess of anything can lead to physical fatigue and, over time, even a decrease in libido. When practiced in moderation, the natural act of masturbation in old age can positively impact physical and mental well-being. In addition to improving flexibility and blood circulation in vaginal tissues, it also provides emotional support in times of stress or anxiety. However, as with everything, maintaining balance is crucial. It is important to understand the reasons behind the urge and seek healthier ways to meet emotional and physical needs. If masturbation becomes a daily habit that interferes with other aspects of life, it's time to reassess its role. Remember, pleasure knows no age. The secret lies in finding a balance so that your sexuality does not become a burden. I encourage you to subscribe to our channel, Wise Aging, if you found this perspective interesting. There, we will continue to discuss how we navigate our sexuality and emotions at every stage of life, free from taboos. See you soon!